Hey everyone, in this video, we'll walk you through the unboxing and assembly of your FX125. Start by cutting the zip ties on the outer box and lifting off the carton. Take out the accessories and the batteries strapped to the metal shipping frame. Undo the bolts holding the shipping frame to the bike, top to bottom. Lift the shipping frame off and set it aside. Pull off any remaining loose parts and packaging still attached to the bike. Before you go further, check the box for your accessories, manual, and tools, and make sure nothing's missing. Rear suspension. Lift the frame and take out the lower bolt on the rear shock. Insert the bolt through to connect the shock to the swing arm. Kickstand. Take the bolt out of the kickstand. Thread the bolt back in to lock it in place. Fix the return spring. Front fender. Remove the bolts and washers from the bottom of the lower fork clamp. Run 3 bolts through the fender to fasten it to the fork. Handlebar clamp. Separate the upper and lower clamps. Run the screws through the lower clamp to fasten it to the top of the triple clamp. Set the handlebar onto the lower clamp. Place the upper clamp over the handlebar and pre-tighten the screws to hold it to the frame. Adjust the handlebar to the angle you like. Then tighten the upper clamp screws to lock the handlebar in place. Headlight. Tighten them down to secure the headlight to the triple clamp. Fasten the headlight clamp onto the front fork. Shift lever. Take the bolt out of the shift lever. Tighten it down to secure the lever to the engine. Front brake caliper. Pull the shipping spacer out from between the brake pads. Then seat the caliper in place. Footpegs. Remove the cotter pin, pin shaft, and torsion spring from the foot peg. Slip the wider side of the spring onto the peg. Push the pivot pin through the frame and peg to connect them. Slide the cotter pin in and bend one side over so it can't back out. Front wheel. Loosen the axle and pull it out. Line the wheel up so the rotor slides into the caliper. Set the longer spacer between the rotor side of the wheel and the fork. Push the axle through the fork, the spacer, and the wheel. Then run the axle through the shorter spacer and the fork. Tighten the axle nut to lock the wheel to the fork. Handlebar pad. Slide the bar pad onto the handlebar. Wrap the cover around the outside and press it down to hold. Key. Pull the key off the handlebar and set it aside for now. Breather cap. Grab the breather cap and fit it onto the top of the fuel tank cap. Battery. Peel the protective film off the battery. Peel the film off the electrolyte pack and pull the sealing cap. Flip the electrolyte container over, line it up with the battery and press down. Wait until it's fully drained into the battery. Press the sealing cap onto the top. Take out the seat bolts and lift the seat off. Lower the battery into the frame slot. Drop the terminal nuts into their slots on the battery. Lift up the rubber boot. Slide the washer onto the bolt and tighten it. Snap the rubber cap back over it. Line the seat slots up with the locating bolts on the frame. Tighten the seat bolts. Last thing, peel off any leftover labels and slide the key into the ignition. And that's it. Your bike's ready to ride. Thanks for watching.